Have you ever spent hours on social media wondering, why isn't my life looking that way? And as we grow older and we experience different outcomes and different opportunities, we all get to share the same lives and we all get to grow old. I once saw on TikTok, to be loved is to be changed. And I began to wonder, what is the meaning of life? Is it to survive? Is it to enjoy every single moment? Is it to stay up at 3 a.m. doing that homework assignment that's due the next day? Hi, my name is Alcala, and I'm going to talk to you guys about self-care and aging gracefully, how to find balance in your life, and how to embrace your need to be curious. This brings me to the point of, is growing old a bad thing? So what can we do to age gracefully? Personally, I do have a bad habit of scrolling on social media and studying at 3 a.m. and being insecure and wondering why my life isn't looking that way. In this era, it is super easy to be overwhelmed and super easy to be lost in the process. So no matter how different we all share the same purpose, and that is to build our lives the way our life is meant to be built. I have read countless of books and countless of fantasies and journals and articles and stuck being an alternate reality of, I wish I was living that life. To be loved is to be changed. I will be talking about being anxious and missing out growing up, seeing things in other people's perspective, and what can we do to incorporate self-care in our lives. When the focus is so much on creating a future, it is hard to remember to be in the now. But without this centering habit, it's easy for life to pass us by. And that is by Deborah Hill. As a woman, I am taught to motherly instincts from the moment I was brought up. In the article, How to Practice Self-Care in Every Decade of Your Career, Decade 20 had stuck out to me the most. I am afraid of growing up. I'm afraid of aging. And as I grow older and I'm turning 20 next year, there is no way to decide what my life is going to be like. And it's so scary. And I know it's very scary. And there was a study conducted that the lack of difference in these measures may indicate that many of the oldest population living in non-institutional settings are relatively healthy. And in this analysis of lifestyle characteristics, they have conducted experiments and observations on the elderly and what they do to keep them feeling young. And my analogy for this is life perspectives mirror drink choices. Some stick to familiar, while others seek variety. This is the book New Directions in the Sociology of Aging. And it talks about research collecting data on how we grow older and how we link our lives to other people. This is the route to looking at other people's perspectives. So as a full-time college student, I am lost, and I know that a lot of college students have been procrastinating. And during last summer actually, I decided I don't want to be procrastinating anymore, and I don't want to be stressed out all the time. And now I have time to spend time with my family, to incorporate self-care with myself. And in our stressful lives, it's very important to incorporate self-care within ourselves. To check in with yourself, Dr. Emma Morton has said, check in with yourself, make sure you know what you are looking for in yourself and what you are missing out on. These are the dimensions of self-care, the types of self-care that you can incorporate into your life. And this is a vision board that I had created that kind of seeks out what you really want to do and like how you can spend your life not worrying about other people and stressing out and school and of the future. Check in with yourself to see if internal or external conflicts are preventing you from taking the time you need for self-care. If starting a new routine is the main obstacle, break the activity up into manageable pieces. You do not have to make self-care really hard. You can always start by getting more hours of sleep, or taking yourself out on dates, spending time with the people you love. Reading is also a really important thing to incorporate in your life and incorporate in your knowledge and to induce your brain some more. And just remember that self-care isn't a linear process. You check in with yourself. You may start from the bottom, or you may start from the top, or you may start right in the middle. It is a necessity to take care of your mind, body, and soul. It is not selfish. It is an opportunity for you to learn. And here is a weekly self-care activity that you guys can do. And you could do skincare, healthy meals, going on walks, listening to your favorite music, reading, and also talk to yourself kindly. And talking to yourself kindly is the most important step in becoming that person that you really want to become. And then being that person who is organized and who isn't stressed out a lot. And I have written a little template that I like to use for myself. I am awesome because I spread kindness. I am able to overcome any obstacle, and I am awesome because I am myself. Thank you. And that was a brief look at what we could do to make ourselves feel better and to include self-care in our lives. I hope you were able to take away something about the new age of wisdom, the age of wisdom and thriving as you grow older, and being anxious about growing up and different perspectives and how people choose to live their lives and what can we do to make ourselves feel better, as in positive self-talk, doing weekly self-care, and creating a little vision board for yourself to look at the opportunities that you may or may not have been missing out. And to be loved is to be changed. To love yourself and to care for yourself is the most important thing you can do for your mind, body, and soul. We do not live forever, but the time now is to create memories and to treat our bodies well and to take breaks, and prioritizing oneself is super important. Aging does not have to be scary, and self-care does not have to be hard or complicated. The influence of this speech is to live the life to the fullest and to take care of yourself and do what makes you happy.